The Gauteng Department of Transport and Roads has announced new measures to address the renewal of licenses. There's been a backlog there. As you will know, the department has launched a Request a Slot campaign, which will kick off tomorrow. This follows widespread frustration expressed by motorists affected by the online license renewal appointment booking system. Joining me now for a conversation on this matter is the Gauteng MEC for Transport, Jacob Mamabolo. MEC, thank you very much for accommodating us. Quickly for us, let's talk about the RTMC being licensed as the authority which will now be processing the renewal of licenses, MEC. Is this a confirmation that the Innate system is basically a complete and utter failure?
Firstly, good day to you, to all the viewers, and let me thank you, Xoli, for the opportunity. Today we are launching the Request a Slot campaign, which is a partnership with the motorist and driver license card holders in Gauteng, in which we will ask them to request a slot. We will provide a slot. We have created 3 platforms on which they can actually request a slot. One is an app which you can download. The other one is through a website. You can go into the website and we are providing the address. You'll find an icon there called Request a Slot, and then you request a slot. And then there's also 2 email addresses. We are providing the email addresses in which you can send a request for a slot. In all this, we should give you a slot within 30 days. We are also here unveiling one of the DLTCs that will be run by RTMC. We have also appointed a Gauteng Management Agency through a government gazette published by Government Printing Works yesterday. And this is not what you call an acceptance that the Innate system has failed. The Innate system is a national system run by the Road Traffic Management Agency, and here in our province, Xoli, in 6 months starting January 2021 to July 2021, in the 6-month period, we have processed and finalized 500,000 driver license renewal applications. Whilst we have accepted that the Innate system is not working optimally in the most efficient and effective way, but it has given us, just in the last 6 months, 500,000 licenses were processed. Last year in 2020, from July to December, 280,000 driver licenses were processed in our province. So that tells you that the system is not working efficiently, but I don't think that is a good ground and basis to write off the national system embedded in the Innate.
MEC, let's be clear with the viewers who are watching you today, because what you are announcing may come as some kind of relief, but they still want to know what was the cause then for such a backlog. People have been completely frustrated, unable to renew their licenses, up until a point that the national minister came to say, we're going to give you an extension until March next year, even if your license has expired. What has been the cause of the backlog?
Definitely, we welcome the minister's announcement, and the measures that we're introducing today should come as a great relief to the people of our province. Having said that, I want to appeal that renewing a driver license is a partnership between us and the residents of our province. The 500,000 people that honored their slots have really helped us a lot. There's 130,000 people between January and July this year who did not honor their slots. That tells you the partnership is very important. The root causes of this are obviously a number of factors. One of them is just from a capacity point of view. We are working servicing a fast-growing population of Gauteng with only 40 DLTCs, with 34 of them run by municipalities. The machinery and equipment that is being used, and this is not the online booking system, it's run at another unit, by another unit at national, not by the RTMC. The machines that you need, Xoli, to test your eyes, to do your fingerprint verification, to scan your ID or your driver license, those machines, I'm on record having said, most of the time they are not working. They are an old technology that we need to phase out. As I'm speaking to you, we are demonstrating to the media houses that are here how the new system is going to work. We will use the online verification system at Home Affairs used by the banks. We will partner with optometrists to send us eye tests. So we are introducing also innovation in terms of equipment and the machines that we use. So these are some of the problems.
MEC.
And COVID-19, Xoli, we are working with half staff. Sorry?
MEC, I'm sorry to interrupt you there. Can you hear me? Yes, indeed, I can hear you, MEC. I'm hoping you can hear me as well. All that you have listed points to a failure of the Innate system, MEC, because walk-ins, these are people who will go to the various licensing departments and they will stay there the whole day in queues, and the failure or the machines not working, that points to a failure. You are punting, Minister, today, or MEC I should say, you are punting 500,000 people who registered online and were able to do so successfully in an online system that was only introduced in January this year. You are introducing a new system, MEC, which points to the fact that the Innate system has failed. Why is it so difficult for you to simply say that? You can't use COVID-19 as an excuse, MEC.
Yes, let me clarify, Xoli. The Innate system is one variable in the value chain. It's not everything. I've already told you about the equipment and machinery that is used to test eyes. That is not part of the Innate system. It's a separate variable. We call it live enrollment units. I've also said to you, we have got a shortage of enough facilities to issue as many slots as possible. If we know, because of the shortage of facilities we have, if we know the machines that we are using are not serviceable, sometimes they are not working, old systems, Innate can't issue 100 slots as an example, where we know we can only service 30. So I know that people tend to understand the entire system to be run by Innate. Innate is one system, but there are multiple systems that are running at national government, by national government, RTMC, the National Department of Transport.
All right.
All those systems together constitute the totality of the value chain.
All right.
It is in that context that I'm saying we mustn't pick up one variable only and elevate it to everything. That is incorrect.
All right. MEC, two quick questions before we conclude our conversation. So the new online system that you are now putting forward to residents of Gauteng, it's called a request a slot. It's an online system. We have seen the education department in Gauteng trying to, be the leader in terms of innovation. We know the troubles that have followed that particular online system on the education department. I'm not saying that that is going to be exactly what you are going to suffer with this online one that you are launching now. But how confident are you that when people flock to that system online trying to get slots, it's not going to crash?
Can I just also maybe clarify something further? Remember, the online booking system we are using has been here before I was even MEC. All what we are introducing to support Request a Slot campaign, it's three things. We're not introducing one. If the online web-based system where you request a slot, something happens to it, you can download an app and request a slot. If that is not working for you, you have got an email address, request a slot at rtmc.co.za. If that is still not working for you, you have an email, request a slot at gauteng.gov.za. These four platforms, Xoli, should be able to help you. In 30 days, we should be able to give you a slot. One of the things that has made us not to, to sit with 130,000 people that did not honor their slots that we gave them. It was also because they didn't request them. We looked at Innate and allocated a slot. This time we're promoting a partnership, in which case people will request a slot. We allocate it to them. And as we are doing with the vaccination program going to taxi ranks, we will start on Saturday in Bronkhorstspruit. We are going to go to the ground to reach out to people to bring the facilities to request a slot to them. So we are going to be on the ground, approaching people, taxi rank, members of the public, to say you have got 4 platforms, request a slot. We will then give you a slot, unlike giving you a slot that you didn't request and then you don't honor it. We will also ask them to choose 2 preferred places, because currently we're not giving them preferred places, we're giving them everywhere. That is going to increase the uptake on people that will respond. We must thank the 500,000 people that took up their slots, and we're quite sure this is a partnership with the people. We don't need blame, pointing fingers, acrimonious environment. We need partnerships, working together, because only by working together we were able to get 500,000 people to take up their slots. It's a partnership, it's not a one-sided process.
Final question, MEC, and very briefly, please. The President, 2 years ago, gave the Transport Minister and yourselves in Gauteng, the 2 spheres of government, a simple task, and that was to bring finality on the future of e-tolls. What has taken so long? It's been 2 years, and we're told there's an imminent announcement. Where are things there?
So, firstly, the issue of e-tolls, I would like to reaffirm the position of Gauteng, provincial government, the residents of Gauteng, stakeholders, NGOs, political parties, the unity of the people of Gauteng, overwhelmingly rejecting e-tolls, is reaffirmed. It took too long. We are still hopeful that the announcement that we were told will be made, that national government will make the announcement, and our expectation, which is a legitimate expectation, is that the voice of the people of Gauteng will be heard, and will be heard very clearly. And we are also saying, with the e-tolls, we are making it very difficult for the residents of Gauteng, only them paying for national roads that support the whole economy,
when is the announcement,
that support neighboring provinces, that link our economy to the international markets. The e-tolling system is not, the announcement will be made by national, and as a province, all what we can do is to reaffirm our position. We are still positive and hopeful that a positive announcement will be made to meet the popular aspirations of the people of Gauteng. We are waiting for that announcement, and we are quite confident it will be made.
MEC of Transport in Gauteng, Jacob Mamabolo. Thank you very much for your time.